semen retention oil can really be dangerous, you know? Definitely when you mix in the gym and being in nature and hydrating yourself and also meditation and yoga, your aura will definitely like skyrocket. People will see that. When I've been on my retention streak, as you know, I've recently relapsed, you know, I'm gonna make a video on that. I hit day 100 and I relapsed. That was my goal, and I am grateful that I hit day 100. I am very grateful. I love it so much. Like, I did not believe I could make it this far. The most I ever made it was like 25 days, but I went like 3 months and a couple days, you know? So I'm grateful for myself, you know? Sometimes in life, you just gotta stop and just show gratitude for how you made it that far. Just take little gratitude, take small steps. Not everything gotta be perfect, you know? Because everything could improve. So perfection is not really a thing. There's no such thing as perfect. In life, you could always improve on something. Even when you think it's perfect, it's not perfect because you can always improve on it. So always be grateful for where you at and continue to do more. But as your aura on retention, definitely like watch who you give your energy to, bro. Watch who you give your energy to, because once they realize their energy is pure, they gonna try to like drain you for it, you know? They'll do subtle ways to drain that shit from you. So you just gotta be careful on who you lend that to, you see what I'm saying? And that could go for let's say family members, your friends, or just the things you are watching. Just the things you are watching. It goes that deep because the algorithm, the internet, it's basically like a mind control. They could do you know like sometimes when you think about something and it shows up in an ad, or it shows up in like just in your algorithm, like you think about it, then you hop on your phone and it just pops up. So if you think about lustful stuff, it's gonna pop up through ads, it's gonna pop up through these weird things. So always be careful on what you put your attention to, because if you put your attention towards the wrong things, that could drain you. So always be careful with that. I would like to say, don't let the ego overtake you on retention, because you'll get a lot of stares, but most of the time, them stares are not good stares you want to get. Half of the time, them stares you are getting is from envy, jealousy, and just, you know, so you always gotta alchemize it. You always gotta cleanse yourself, you know? So always cleanse yourself. Be careful on like who you surround yourself with, all right? And as to say, if your aura is very great, it could go for females too. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure the wind is stopped. Hold on. Okay, the wind stopped a little bit, but as I was saying, girls will also come into your life that are Jezebels and succubus spirits. So you got to be careful on how do you feel after you have an intercourse with them. How do you feel after you have a conversation with them? If you feel drained, stay far away from them. If they make jokes, because look, the devil will always show themselves, but before they show themselves, it will be cues on what they was planning to do. So they'll make jokes about draining your energy, or just weird things they will say. So always be careful with that. And that could go for fake friends, you know? If you surround yourself with fake friends, before your friends show themselves, it will be cues of the things that they do and the things that they say that reveals them. So always be aware, always be careful on who you let in your space. Stay protected, okay? And make sure on this journey, don't search for love from other people. That's why you're doing it. This is a spiritual practice to like have a more connection to your soul, right? And when you have a more connection to your soul, you'll be able to do more mystical things. You'll be able to love yourself more. You'll be able to understand the universe more, okay? You won't need anybody else, because you will realize everything is within you. You are everything. Nobody is separated. Everybody you look at that has a soul, nature, this world, everything is energy. Everything is one. Energy is not like out, like separated. No. People want to separate things when it shouldn't be separated. Everything comes from one. You know what I'm saying? So when you on retention, please do this for spiritual practices. And like I say, you can add in meditation, breath work, solitude. Yes, solitude, because when you in your own energy and you isolate it in your own energy, you will start to understand yourself more. So solitude, meditation, breath work, and move that energy also. So you could do yoga, go to the gym, go for a walk. Go out in nature, sit with the trees, you know, like this is some good nature out here, you know? Like, it's beautiful. Go out in nature, be. And once you do that, once you show care in the most simplest stuff, it will be like a loop, you know? It will be like a rhythm. Because once you show a little gratitude, love, more of that will come. Whatever you give out, more will come. Give out love, more love will come. Give out hate, more hate will come. Give out more discomfort or whatever it is, whatever unfulfillment, then that more of that will come. That's why you always got to stay fulfilled. That's the practice of the law of assumption and the law of attraction, because you got to realize you are everything, and whatever that is coming to you, it's to learn from it and move on. Don't let it stay with you. Don't let the past determine your future. Just let the past be a learning experience. You see what I'm saying? Learn from the past and move on. All right, I'm dropping some wisdom here, man. Don't let the past control your present or future. Let the past be a lesson, and let the future be in its own hands, because you can't control the future. You can only control the present moment. So you overthinking about the future, what's the point of that when you in no control? So always stay in the present moment, okay? And control the present moment, because that's what you have control of now, the present moment. Now, as to say, I'm talking about protecting your energy, decide, like being very careful on who you give your energy to, but also how to use that energy right. You can use that energy right by a spiritual awakening, spiritual progress, or you can use it in your career. Your aura, your vital force, that energy is, do you know why you're on retention? During the 65-day mark, you can search it up. That semen get reabsorbed back into the body, and it continues, like it cycles every day. The semen get reabsorbed back into the body. So you also gotta take care of yourself, eat good food. And with that being said, semen is consciousness. Semen is consciousness. So you would want to always stay in a high vibrational state, so you can keep feeling that, so you can do more high vibrational stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And you can use this energy towards your career. You can use this energy towards the gym, and just, you know, that's why I say, like, don't try to like just be on retention and do nothing, just sit in the house and thinking you're doing something, because no, that you're not doing anything if you're on retention and you're just at home and not putting that energy where it needs to go. The whole point of retention is like getting away from lustful things, abstracting yourself from lustful things, taking away the lustful thoughts, and putting that energy towards positive things that's going to actually benefit you, bro. You know, your career, the gym, like things like that. If you're just at home and you're on retention, like come on, gang, like, bro, it's eventually you're gonna have a wet dream, or you're just gonna be like, it's gonna release in some way because you're not using it right. It's staying at the bottom chakra. You see what I'm saying? The genital chakra, the root chakra, is staying there, and it has to move somewhere. Because when you're on retention, it's gonna be like an overbuild on your root chakra energy. And that energy gotta flow. That's why I preach to y'all. Yoga, let it flow, walk. Let that energy flow. If there's too much energy in the root chakra, what it's gonna do? It's gonna overflow and it's gonna combust. They say this in the Avatar, the Airbender. It speaks about this. Your chakras is like a river. You don't want it to stay in one spot because it's gonna mess up everything else. So always free yourself, open up yourself, open up your mind. So you could so that energy could go where it needs to go. Okay? This arm is getting tired. But as to say, like, spend quality time by yourself. Your energy is too powerful that, like, when you spend a lot of quality time by yourself instead of chasing for other people's approval, or, you know, you will start to resonate with those that are also high vibrational. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how the universe works. Once you sit and you realize that you are everything, you will be able to attract what you have already. Not what you want, but what you are and what you have. So if you have high energy, why would the universe align you with somebody that have bad energy? You see what I'm saying? That won't make sense. Always align yourself with good, energetic people. Even if nobody's coming yet, always have patience. and eventually somebody will come, or you will just align with them. You'll go somewhere and you'll see somebody else that's highly energetic, and y'all will just align. It's alignment. Everything's alignment. All right. So yeah, I'm just enjoying nature. The sun is out. I'm grateful for me talking to y'all. And yes, man. Yes. Also, while you on retention, your intuition will be very strong. I could talk more about like your spiritual powers in the next video, but I won't say too much here. But as you're on retention, you will be able, your intuition will be able to be very strong to the point where you can predict things and it will happen seconds after. You'll be able to manifest and it will happen like a couple hours later. You'll be able to manifest that quick. You'll be able to astral project. You'll be able to lucid dream. You'll wake up in your dream, but not actually wake up. You'll gain awareness in that dream, and you'll stay in that dream, and you'll be able to move in that dream like it's real life. And then you start to question, is that other dream is really this dream? Like, let's say if the other dream is this, is very, very realistic and everything like that, it feels so real, and you just gain awareness. Don't you sometimes question, maybe this life is a dream also, and those other parallel universes, when they go to sleep, they sometimes come to this parallel universe and view us in our eyes. You see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta think about it like that, because if this world is unlimited, then there gotta be unlimited worlds out there that you don't know. And it's so big to the point where it's that, like, it's gonna be worlds that is similar to this, right? So as to say, when you start to gain awareness in your dream, you are literally traveling through dimensions, traveling through worlds with your soul, with your awareness, with your consciousness. Because when you go to sleep, your consciousness goes somewhere else. It don't fade away, it goes somewhere else, because energy never dies or destroys. It just transforms and moves. You see what I'm saying? So think about it like that, bro. So yeah, I don't want to say too much. That's all I want to say. Y'all can like, subscribe, and comment down below. Make more videos like these. And yeah, bro, enjoy life, enjoy nature. The sun is kind of out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm feeling great. But all right, y'all, enjoy life. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening.